What up, gang? Do you know why artists signed to record labels have a higher chance and likelihood of making it?
No.
It's not just because of the resources that the label has. It's because the label gives them a plan of exactly what to do. And the label, here's the key, gives the artist deadlines that they have to abide by.
Oh,
they're given or have a manager, and typically what does a manager do? Manager makes sure that you are doing things that you need to stay on track, and the manager does what else? They take the things out of your way so that you can focus on being an artist, right?
Yeah.
The thing is, as artists, we generally don't even do the things we need to do. But what happens is that, the manager and the label make sure they're in the studio, make sure they're creating, make sure they're posting on social media, make sure they're being an artist. Basically, the label is the ultimate accountability partner, because if the artist doesn't succeed, right, the label and the manager doesn't succeed, or there's no money coming in because they didn't push the person, they didn't have a plan. Now, if you know that you have work ethic and you really want to make it to where you see yourself, you have to know what it takes, and you have to have the talent. So you need someone to hold you accountable and make sure that you're on track and not slacking. The thing is, we don't have that. You kind of got to do it yourself, and that's the problem, because as music artists, who's gonna tell me what to do?
Nobody. Who you gonna call?
We're the boss of this. At the beginning, it's a hobby, and even when it starts getting to the pro level, there's nobody telling you, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. That is what makes it more complicated, is that you have to convince yourself to get up and write. You have to convince yourself to save the money for the equipment. You have to convince yourself to learn the things. You have to convince yourself to click this video and watch it. You have to convince yourself to go look up more of my content. You have to convince yourself to buy the things that you need, masterclasses or tickets to this or whatever. You have to make those decisions. You're the boss, and that's really important. And now what I want to talk about is all of the artists that you like, how they're where they're at because of this. Let's look at why artists really blow up. Let's think about Lil Wayne, legend. Okay, if Birdman was not there going, yeah, you're gonna be in the studio, you know what I'm saying, just in the studio, but work, whatever, man, I don't do the best Birdman. I got some other good ones, you know what I'm saying, Lil Sharon, Lil Baby. Okay, anyway, now I'll explain Lil Baby in a second. But think about Birdman was there, making sure he's in the studio. He let him know. He instilled this work ethic into him, making sure that he knew you are not gonna be number one. You are gonna fall behind. You're only as great as your last record. You look at the output that he had because of that. And it's also because he instilled it in him from a much younger age. I think he was 11 years old when Birdman brought him in under his wing. He had the ultimate accountability partner from the beginning. He also had somebody he looked up to that he respected, which could have been a friend that does that, right? But that's the question. Would Birdman have ever made it without Wayne, despite the fact that he has, a tremendous amount of talent, even if he built that talent? No offense. It's pretty obvious the answer is no, because somebody pushing you is really what's going to take you to the next level in every facet of a music career. Okay? And then look at Drake being held accountable by Wayne. Drake seeing Wayne's work ethic. Nicki Minaj seeing, right? That's the thing, right? If they actually want it, they do it. So Birdman's also making sure that they are actually putting in that work and that they have that work ethic, because he knows there's a lot of money in these artists, and it's the same for you. There's a lot of money in you, but you gotta make sure that you hold yourself accountable. You have to get up and you have to do these things.
Oh God.
Really quick, if you can hit that subscribe button for me, I really appreciate it. Growing this channel allows me to help more artists like you and me so that we can keep getting further faster together. That's it. Let's get back to the video. And then think about J. Cole. Great example. Look at all the songs he had where he's talking about how he kept bringing song after song to Jay-Z, and Jay-Z kept saying, nah, this isn't it. Nah, this isn't it. Nah, this isn't it. Try again. That was around the 2013. I think it was around the Crooked Smile time. It might have been Crooked Smile. It might have been Let Nas Down. Wasn't sure. But it was on that project, right? And this made him have to stay in the studio, keep working, keep learning, and keep getting better. Cause what? He had an accountability partner. We have to be our own accountability partner. We have to be our own boss, and it's hard. Like right now, I'm running numerous companies. Nobody can tell me what to do. I can do anything I want every single day, but I have to hold myself accountable, because nobody is. I'm not even gonna let anybody tell me what to do. Nobody. And think about this. Again, it wasn't just J. Cole. It wasn't Drake. It wasn't just Wayne. Dr. Dre with Top Dog, with Kendrick Lamar, okay? Think about Dr. Dre with Eminem. These people holding each other accountable. And that's a superpower. That comes down to your willpower, your mental strength, your organization of your life, and your wantingness, what you really want. The artists who fail are the ones without work ethic, the ones without people to believe in them when they don't believe in themselves. And in the beginning, you kind of got to do that. So you got to believe in yourself and be that person for yourself. And this is the exact reason why when you get the music industry shortcut, I hired a ton of people to be music managers to make sure that you stay on track. I built the program out in an order that you can consume it, so you stay on track. Everything that I'm doing to help artists is built from this perspective to make sure that I can help you get where you need to be and get every skill that you need.
Thank you.
That's what the music industry shortcut is. That's what Smart Rapper is, okay? You know what's so funny is I know people who pay $5,000 a month just to get people to hold them accountable for creating videos and content. So let's just say it's somebody else that has a channel that teaches music artists. They pay $5 grand a month to somebody to keep them on track.
That doesn't even make sense.
I respect that, but I don't respect the fact that they can't keep themselves on track. Mind-boggling, because I have 9 different companies and I'm a full-time music artist. It took a long time to build myself to this though, right? And that's the type of stuff I teach you how I got here. So at the end of this, just remember this. You need to be your own friend, your own mentor, your own role model. You need to build this alter ego so that it can hold you accountable. You have to have the reasons. This version of you needs to be telling this version of you why you need to do that. You can write those things out every day. You can do your vision board. You can do, there's a tremendous amount of things that you could do. I'm not gonna go all into it, but there's a lot of things you just have to hold yourself accountable. That's what it comes down to. That's how I got here today. That's how I make millions of dollars a year. That's how I have so many companies. That's why I drive a $300,000 McLaren, okay? That is the reason. It's that I hold myself accountable. And then if you want to think of another way to do it, is hold yourself accountable and then do it for make it like your parent or your mom or your grandma or the people that you want to help when you make it. Hold yourself accountable for them. Act like they're the ones holding you accountable. Think about them. You have to mold your mind to become who you want to become by doing these things. Look, even if you don't get the music industry shortcut, I have a calendar showing you the steps to success. Right. And I'll put a link below so you can get that free, 100% free download. And I made this to provide every artist with every possible tool that you can need in the order that you need them, okay? Now, we just relaunched this, so the program is even crazier than ever. And I'm gonna put a link below this video so you can check out the music industry shortcut. I spent weeks just on that page. Go check it out. Links are gonna be below and it's gonna be in the top comment. So you already know what time it is. It's time for Word of the Day.
Hey guys, it's Sierra, and today's word of the day is exacerbate, to make worse or increase the severity of.
The longer you wait, you know what I'm saying, to put that work in, you're really just exacerbating your problems. Shit like that. Okay, cool. All right, y'all, make sure that you click that link below and make sure that you get yourself that calendar. It's 100% free. And then after that, after you get it, you can check out that page that I spent weeks building, okay? I'm Rob Level. This is Smart Rapper. Keep hustling, gang. Click that link in the top comment, and I'll see you at the top.